Well, I'm up early and I'm attempting to leave. One of the things that I learned last night was that because of the strike, there's no gasoline in the city. And so I was told to be there at 4 a.m., which, I know me, I didn't make it there at 4 a.m., but now it's 7:30 and I'm gonna still try to get some gas. All right, let's see if I can get some gasoline. There's a bit of a line here. Every time I do this, I have visions of Ewan McGregor getting his eyes splashed. Now it's just before 8 o'clock, and I am going to try to get to Pasto, which is where the riots and everything were, so I'm curious to see what happens there. And then if I make good time, I might even try to push on to the border, but today it's just a lot of driving as hard as I can, and I've been told that the roads are worse than any of the roads that I've experienced so far. So the video I made a few days ago about surviving the Colombian highways, evidently this is worse than that. So I probably won't film very much because I need to concentrate on not dying, but I'm off and trying to get to Pasto by the end of today or earlier. See how that goes. This is downtown Popayán, which is sort of colonial, and the buildings are supposed to be amazing. And I've been told by my friend Adriana that I'm supposed to come down here and shoot pictures, but unfortunately that doesn't look like it's going to happen. I wonder if I can ride across this. Let's see what happens. Probably going to get in trouble. Coffee shop is closed. Oh well. They like white here. I feel like I'm in an alternate universe of Forest Grove, Oregon. This is some extreme twisty road, and there are a lot of bicyclers on this road. The temperatures changed radically, and now I'm in like desert land where there's cactus and stuff, so I had to switch over to my hot weather gear. 86 miles to Pasto. The roads here are pretty atrocious. They just aren't very well maintained. The roads here are very bumpy. Well, my quest to get to the Ecuador border is coming along just fine. I haven't had any issues today. I am almost to Pasto, which is where a lot of the protests happened. But so far the roads are clear and the views are spectacular. You can see behind me some of the things. I just came up this crazy road over here. The roads are dangerous and trucks and all the same kind of stuff, but I'm sort of getting used to that by now. So I've got about 50 kilometers before I get to Pasto, spend the night, and then I will try to get all the way to Quito tomorrow and see how that goes.
Café Colombia.
Café Colombia. This is Arturo. He took me in here at the frontier at the border in this awesome place and fed me, gave me coffee. Café
Colombia.
Sí, Colombia es muy bien.
Muy rico.
It's Arturo, he's my friend. Thanks,
Amigo,
Arturo.
amigo.
Well, today I've got this border crossing from Colombia to Ecuador, and I don't know, for some reason this is probably one of my most apprehensive I've been about any border crossing, and I've done 7 or 8 now. Maybe it's just because I'm so tired. These mountain roads are wearing me out, and it's cold here. It was 48 last night, so maybe it's just the cold. I don't like the cold. And I don't think I can film at the border, so this might be it until the other side. We'll see. But it's been, everybody told me not to stay at the border, but Arturo took me in I got a great meal last night, slept solid, and my bike stayed outside all night. No issues at all. So, once again, I think maybe people's fears are a little unfounded. Maybe not unfounded, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just gullible and innocent, but the world just doesn't seem to be as scary as everybody makes it out to be. Until one day everybody steals my stuff. I don't know. Alright, I'm at the border here, and I was told it was going to take me hours to get through Colombia. I walked straight in, straight to the window. They stamped my passport in 10 seconds. I went over here to the aduana, the customs. I was the only person. They got it all taken care of in maybe 45 seconds, a minute max. So it took me less than 5 minutes to go through this border. In Ecuador, they've told me it's going to take me about a half an hour, but this is absolutely the fastest ever. I didn't pay anybody, no fixtures, everybody was nice. So Colombia for the win, for the border crossing. Again, Colombia is just rocking my world. All right, well, I'm across the border legally in Ecuador. It took a little bit longer to get into Ecuador than I'd hoped, but I'm finally here. Everybody's very nice. Gotta go that way, and then I'm off to Quito. This guy here is trying to get me to buy some dollars, but I'm not gonna do it. All right, that's it. I am officially in Ecuador, headed to Quito. I've been told that this road is as windy or windier than the roads that I've been on, and so we'll see. Right now I've got 3 lanes to work with. I've never had that before. That's pretty cool. So in Colombia, because of the strike, there was no gas. I was able to get some the last city I was in, but no gas at the border, no gas anywhere. And so I have 200 kilometers in my tank left. And so I've got to see if I can make this happen. And also, I don't have a map of Ecuador, really. I mean, I do, but not a very good one. So I've got to follow the signs, and if I screw it up, I could be in the middle of nowhere. All right, here's a gas station. Let's see if I can get some gas. Maybe. Better safe than sorry, though. And just like that, now I have a full tank of gas. And I am good. I actually had just a little bit under half a tank of gas. So I was still pretty good shape. Had about 4 gallons left. So. All right, the road to Quito is closed. Interesting. So they're telling me I have to go around, but I have no idea. Gracias, amigos. So now I have no idea where to go because I didn't route map this on my GPS. So I'm going totally by feel at this point. Looks like there's a festival and that's why the road's closed. Oh, that's not a festival, that's a funeral. Oh, drat. Place I need to go, I can't because there's a funeral. It's pretty selfish for me to be upset that I can't go down a road because somebody died. That's horrible. One way, all going the way that I don't want to go. This is so awesome. This is the town that you just can't leave. One way, all going the wrong way. You must go downhill. You have no choice. Alright, let's see. And the road is closed. How do I get out of this town? Hola amigos. Necesito va a Quito. How do I get to Quito? See. Back up there? Alright. So back, and then there. Hola amigo. Quito? Okay, the locals keep telling me which roads to take. And this cliff here is supposed to be the way to Quito. This is it, evidently. Looks like it. Man, not a single sign. How would you possibly know? Okay, lots of buses and trucks on this road, so I have a good feeling that this is the way to go to Quito. Okay, finally a reassuring sign that says Quito. So now the plot that the waypoints and stuff that I plotted are now back on track. So this is where the road was closed to. I guess there was an avalanche or something. So now I'm back on the GPS route that I calculated before, and all is good. It's about to get really cold. It's 60 degrees right now, which isn't bad, but the temperatures are supposed to drop down into the low 50s, upper 40s. Brr.